Brett Dickie, driver of the Elusive Racing DC2R in Clubsprint in 2018 World Time Attack. This year at Time Attack we haven't really had as much testing as we would have hoped in previous years. The car's only, I would say, 3 days old essentially. It came off the dyno on Tuesday night. Here we are, Friday. I wish we had some more time, but it just didn't go our way. So I reckon I've just done my 17th lap in the car since it's been put together. So every lap's a learning curve and every lap's a different lot of excitement for me. 2018 World Time Attack Challenge is a completely new setup for Elusive Racing. We done Victorian Time Attack this year in normally aspirated K24. This year we've now married that up with the 9180 EFR. As you can imagine, fed some boost into it and the power gain is tremendous. Coupled that up with a new PPG 5-speed dog box. So it's transformed the car. It's a completely new car. Nothing's the same. I've had to learn how to drive it again. It still catches me by surprise every time I put it in a different gear because it's an absolute rocket. Adding a turbocharger to the car hasn't made it as easy as everyone thinks. I've had to learn how to drive the car again. Everything's new. Still in 5th gear coming down the main straight. We're still wheel spinning at over 250 kilometres an hour. So the eyes are firmly open the whole way down. The wet weather hasn't really helped this weekend. Putting a turbo on was probably a good idea at the time, but it's definitely taken a while for us to get used to it. The good thing about it, running an M-Tron ECU, we've got the traction control, I would say 90% dialed in now. So hopefully by tomorrow we can have it 100%. They're doing an amazing job, the guys at M-Tron, helping us, and hopefully in the future we'll have it 100%. So day one this year has been a little bit difficult for us. The weather keeps changing. I think that every 10 minutes it's a different weather. It's wet, it's dry, monsoon will rain at some point in time. So as for chasing setup, we haven't really followed the wet weather setup because I'm still new to driving the turbo car. It started off on a high this morning in the first session. We're at the top, which is pretty cool, over a second clear of second place. The second session we got caught out, we were in the rain, the next group was in the dry, so I think we fell back to about 11th. Third session was good. We were sitting on the top for most of the session, got jumped at the last minute, so we're currently second by 0.1 of a second. There's not much in it, so really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Going into day two tomorrow, we've got a few things to look at. We're trying not to put any more boost into it because we think that's going to make the car go slower, and we don't want that. So what we'll do tonight, we'll sit down, look at data, look at the engine mapping, possibly play around with some a few traction control strategies, but I think it's just me doing some more laps. Really looking forward to getting back in it, and every day is a new adventure in this car at the moment.
time we tried to do a lap, we came up with a red flag, so we never got to complete a lap. So track's dried out pretty good, man. Even pit lane here, you see the winds come through, so it's all right. We'll give it our best shot.
We've seen it happen before. It happened at the very... So much of the workload is going to start higher. Everything very well be one of those times where everything's just
Wow. Hey. Man, this project started 18 months ago. So there it is. He's done his best. He told me he would. With the data we got this morning, we knew we could do that lap time, you know, and when the rain came a little bit ago, he just said, look, dude, I don't know. And as soon as it dried out, I said, mate, this is ours. Let's take it. I'm so proud of all these guys here and everyone involved in the car. It's really awesome.
All day we haven't had a clean lap yet, and finally we got to get it in the shootout. We weren't sure if it was going to rain or how the lap was going to go. I was a bit worried about turn 2, but he got it in there. So that was brilliant.
At 9 o'clock this morning, the car caught fire from an oil leak. I actually started getting undressed because I thought, you know what, we're done. Without everyone that works on the car, we definitely wouldn't be here, and especially after repairing fire damage and getting it back going again. Sitting here waiting to go out for the shootout and it starts raining, so I thought my chances were done. And then, yeah, when I went out there, surprising enough, it was fairly dry apart from a couple of areas. And, well, look, our goal here was top 5 when we come to the weekend. After session 1, we set our goal a little bit higher after being on the top. I had a bit of a chat to Dave and Kenny, and, yeah, it was one of those things we want to obviously go faster or I'll end up in the sand trap. So, surprising enough, the throttle's stuck in some places it never has before. And I've never heard an engine make that sort of noise with traction control cutting it, because I wasn't backing off or anything. A few warnings come on the dash, but we'll worry about them later.